morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to my non-spoiler review for the new crime thriller Blink Twice. Before we jump into that review, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing and it supports the channel immensely. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So I thought this movie looked very, very promising right from the very first trailer. I thought they did a really good job with the promotion of this film. The trailers were very intriguing. They didn't give too much away. Were very, very suspenseful. And you know what? The film itself is no different. The film itself, from start to finish, really keeps you on the edge of your seat. You never really quite know what's going on, which is really, really good because, I mean, look, I love crime movies, I love thrillers, I love horror, I love all of these genre films, but one thing that annoys me is when a film just follows real textbook chronological sequences, and you know who the you know what's going on, and you know who the bad guy is and everything. Not even halfway through the film, you already know what's going on and what's going to happen or what have you. This film very much breaks with tradition. It does not follow any type of textbook procedure, and as I said, keeps you on the edge of your seat all the way through. You never really quite figure out or fully understand what the hell's going on, which I really, really liked. So hands down, really, really enjoyed this film from start to finish. It's got a fantastic cast, as you would have seen already from the trailers. You got Channing Tatum, you've got Christian Slater, you've got Haley Joel Osment. Then you've got a couple of lesser known actresses. You got Naomi, Ackie, and Adria, Arjona. I hope I'm not butchering her name. You got Alia, Shawkat. All fantastic actresses. You got Liz Caribel. Sorry, I'm probably butchering her name. But like I said, I mean, one thing I really enjoyed about this film, I really enjoyed seeing Christian Slater back on the big screen. You don't see him these days, I should say. Back in the 90s, man, that he was in the action movies and it was great, so it's just nice to see him back on the big screen. I really enjoyed him. Channing Tatum did a fantastic job as well. I really enjoyed his acting. So all in all, everyone involved did a fantastic job with the acting. I could not fault the acting at all. The scripting is really tight. No one gives anything away unnecessarily. Everything makes sense. Nothing feels out of place with this film. Everything is exactly where it needs to be to move the story along, to keep the audience in suspense. To make you think you know what's going on, but really you don't. Basically everything is 100% in its place as it should be. And this says a lot because this was written and directed, directed and co-written by Zoe Kravitz, daughter of Lenny Kravitz. She played Catwoman in the most recent Batman film. Stunningly beautiful woman, very, very smart. I'm not sure whether this is her directorial debut, but if it is, she absolutely knocked it out of the park. She did a fantastic job with this film, hands down. I would almost say that this is probably one of the best thrillers of the year. Purely because it was just so out of the box, and nothing gave it away all the way through. You find out what's going on exactly when you should. You don't kind of you can't really guess what's going on because nothing gives it away or what have you. So that's really, really good. Also, I mean, she, so with the cast that she had, some very big names in there. The cast that she had and everything. She managed to do this with a very, very modest budget of only 20 million. So, outstanding effort, really low budget. This film's going to make its money back in spades. It's just going to make money. The cinema that I was in last night, it was only one of the small cinemas. It wasn't one of the big, massive ones. It was a smaller cinema, but there were quite a few people in there, I have to say. Quite a few people in the audience. I can only imagine that it's going to have really good screenings throughout the opening weekend. I mean, look, hands down, it's going to make its budget back opening weekend. It's going to make money opening weekend. How far it's going to go is anyone's guess. I don't know. Has it got repeat viewing ability? Absolutely. I think Mrs. Jackednnerdy will love this film. Obviously, she didn't come with me to my screening last night, but she will absolutely love this film, and I'm 100% happy to sit down and watch it again with her. So it's definitely got rewatchability as well, which is definitely a good sign with all of these sorts of films. So hands down, I cannot fault this film at all, really. I mean, maybe, okay, the only thing that was maybe a little bit distracting was the lead actress, Naomi Ackie. She's got a bit of a gap between her teeth, which is a little bit distracting, but that's just a personal thing. That's not going to affect most audiences, I don't think. As I said, really, that's literally the only criticism I have, is that the little gap between her teeth was a little bit distracting at times. But apart from that, I cannot fault this film one bit. Critically, scripting, directing, acting, none of it. And visually, it all pretty much all takes place on this island, which is just stunningly beautiful and everything. So again, they didn't have to go to a huge number of locations and everything, which obviously would have helped with keeping the budget down. But cinematography and cinematically, the scenery was very, very beautiful as well. So, what's the scoring? So, IMDB has this movie currently scoring 7 out of 10. It's got a Rotten Tomatoes score of 78%. I would definitely rank it in there around the 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. It's not a big, explosive, it's not one of these blockbustery films. It's just a nice, simple crime thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's not overly long or drawn out, and which is, that's another good thing. It's very, very precise in its timing and everything. It does not linger. It does not draw out. I suppose one of the critiques I would have had of the recent thriller Trap, which was very, very good. I enjoyed the film immensely, but it did kind of draw on a little bit towards the end. So with this film, it's a very precise, short film with all everything that you need in it. So I definitely rank it 7 to 7.5 out of 10. I would encourage everyone who is a fan of crime thrillers or genre films to go and check it out for themselves. Hit me up in the comment section below if you've seen it. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be interested to know what everyone else thinks. Maybe let me know if anyone out there knows whether this is Zoe Kravitz's directorial debut or not. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. I'd be very interested to know whether or not it is. I believe it is, but then again, considering how fantastically well put together this film is, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't. But if it is her directorial debut, a round of applause. She knocked it out of the park. So, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of Blink Twice. I had a blast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a few more reviews coming out between now and the end of the year. Next week, we've got The Crow remake. which I'm really looking forward to. I'm a massive fan of the original Crow film, so I'm nervous, but I'm also really interested to see what they do with that. We've got a few other films coming up before the end of the year, but hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a video. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.